Midlife Crisis, episode 4. Do you want some fruit snacks?
No. Why do you have those?
April Fools.
I don't get it.
Fuck, you were supposed to say yes, and then I was gonna be like, April Fools, you don't get any, because it's April Fools.
Is it the first day of April? No, it's March 31st.
But London time. London time.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Episode
4.
4. A new hope.
A new hope, baby.
A new hope, because we need some hope.
The boys are back from Arizona, in case you can't tell from the hats.
Yep. We made it.
I don't know how, but we made it. We made it back.
3 days, 3 nights.
Very, very thankful for that.
Yep.
So yeah, welcome back to Midlife Crisis.
Thanks
the
for hanging
podcast with just the right amount of overthinking. Yep. I almost forgot the slogan right there.
I could tell, actually.
I had to search deep in my brain for that one.
We found it, though.
Okay. I'm glad that we are still recording.
Yep.
Because we are, I don't know how much you're hurting. I'm hurting.
I'm okay, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah. I'm glad we went on the trip and a lot of memories.
Yep.
And
a few things to discuss on this pod.
A few things. We'll just run through them, get a good weekend, and then have our energy back for the next episode.
Yep. Next Monday.
Anything you want to add before we get it going?
Again, just thanks for rolling with us, for riding with us. Ka-chow.
Yeehaw, baby.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And let's get it.
Okay, let's go.
We had a long weekend.
We're back. I don't know how, but we're back.
Yep.
All right. So we just run through it as fast as we can. That way we can get to the fun stuff, which is just retelling about our weekend.
Episode 4. Cheers.
That's right. Here we go.
Cheers, big dog.
Cheers. All right. Let's start with current events and culture, and then we'll take it from there.
Yep.
Okay. So, and just as a reminder, this is just like things that we see throughout the week that we find interesting and just kind of stand out to us. Mm-hmm. And this can be anything related to pop culture, business, TV, movies, tech, gaming, all that. So first on the list for me, Napster, which is a company, like a streaming audio company from when we were kids, really. I think it was founded in 1999. So,
so a while ago.
It's been around for a really long time. Recently sold earlier in March for $207 million to Infinite Reality. This that got to me because I remember Napster, I remember the LimeWire days, all that, but I looked into it, and the reason Infinite Reality bought them is they want to develop the brand into more of like a VR digital experience for people to connect with artists that they like. Mm-hmm. So, just like have, I don't know if this would mean virtual concerts, things like that, but
you said 207 million?
207 million, yeah. And like for context, like Napster has been owned by a bunch of different companies over the years, but it's never really like been a brand that like people know the name, but it hasn't been a brand that people
I didn't know that it was still a thing.
Yeah, exactly. So my take on this is they're just like, hey, everyone knows the name. We can turn this into something else, you know, with the way technology and people experiencing things online, how that's changing. So I just thought it was cool.
What does a virtual reality concert look like?
I have no idea, dude. I have no idea.
Is that like the Fortnite festival?
I guess so. I don't even know if I'm excited for something like that because it doesn't sound like it would be something that's, my kind of fun.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe it'll work.
207 million.
Yeah.
For me, first one, we saw the announcement for the Avengers cast, and it was probably about 5-6 days ago. So it's not the most fresh news in the world, but I think we're still excited.
Yes. I'm just a Marvel fan through and through, even though there's like little disappointments here and there with recent releases. But
so give me your predictions on what the movie's gonna entail.
Dude, I have no idea. Okay. I guess general prediction, Robert Downey Jr. is Dr. Doom from like a different dimension.
Okay.
And he's coming to just, I don't even know how to put it. Just kill them all.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not really familiar with Doom, so I don't know what.
Yeah. I mean, like vaguely, the last Dr. Doom that I remember is from like the original Fantastic Four movie, right? And I don't think this sounds like it's more like, multi-universe villain.
Is this the one with Jessica Alba?
Yeah, the one I'm referencing? Yeah.
She was the best part of it.
She was definitely the best part.
And the second one, too.
Invisible Woman, but I see you.
Yes. So here's what I heard on Reddit is that like Spider-Man is not announced for this coming one.
Really?
The new Avengers, and a couple other big heroes are not. So all the ones that have been announced, it seems like they're expendable. And by the end of this film, they may die or something bad might happen to most of them from Doom. And then in the next one is when Spider-Man comes back with everybody to save the day.
I see.
So like,
which is Secret Wars, right?
Yeah.
Because this is just Avengers Doomsday?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then they shifted a lot of things around, but I like that theory.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I did see something like that.
It's similar to what Endgame was for Infinity War.
Right. And then it's like it leaves you with the kind of feeling, and then we're back. Cool. So, I'm excited for it regardless.
Yeah, I think Thunderbolts will be good in the summer, and then I think Fantastic Four will be good, and then we'll be on our way.
Yeah. So I like it. Okay. Next one from me. I'll do this one first, and then I'll get into the next topic because I think this one will be short and sweet. But ChatGPT was going crazy, viral on social media. The new image generation feature is crazy. Like, it's like you can ask it to, like, let's say you have a photo of someone holding something and like it's like a product shoot. You can ask it to change the color of the bottle. Let's say they're holding a bottle, the label font, things like that, you would have to have like a designer usually do. But the way people were using it over the week and really the weekend, are you familiar with Studio Ghibli?
No.
The anime studio? Okay. It's like legendary anime studio from Japan.
What did they make?
They just have a very distinct art style.
Okay.
So all the anime-esque graphics that you saw of people where they were doing like classic memes and regenerating them in this art style.
Okay.
That's where it came from.
I did see that.
Yeah. So, and I think the reason why it happened is because when the AI image generation was starting to come out, the founder of this studio, one of the founders, he kind of gave his take on AI generation as a whole. I'm going to butcher his name, but it's Miyazaki. Okay. But anyway, like there's this whole video on him talking about how he's like anti-AI and all this stuff. So this is really just like people just kind of trolling, being like internet trolls. Yeah. And just showing like how easily that art style can be ripped. So I'm sure that there's going to be like some sort of like legal recourse where they, put a cease and desist on this output. But
so moving forward, will other AI generators just rip what ChatGPT is now doing with the?
I think versions of that have already kind of been happening. Yeah. So this update though just stepped it up a whole different level.
So now let me ask, as a designer, I think other people have asked you like, hey, what are your thoughts? Are you worried? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really. And the only reason I say that is because my take on it is it's just a tool. Like at the end of the day, like there still has to be creativity, even when inputting prompts, and it's like, I think low level design for sure. Like, hey, change this color for me. Like that's kind of out.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not concerned as a whole in general. It's just another tool.
Okay.
To speed things up.
Okay.
So
for, at least for me, teachers, last year and the year prior were really scared of just, people obviously cheating using AI.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to the point now where it is what it is. You tell the kids not to use it. You're only cheating yourself at the end of the day. But they all do, of course. Yeah. And I use it in my class too. I use it to help with, making prompts for my AP class. If I'm struggling, I'm figuring it out. So
it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's fun.
It is fun.
I use it so much. It's crazy.
It's a tool, like you said.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep things moving.
Yep.
Stephen A. Smith.
Let's go.
LeBron.
Okay.
Hit me.
Okay, here's my hot take.
All right.
In a 12-round fight.
Okay, let's just.
In a 12-round boxing fight, Stephen A. wins at least one round.
You think so?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your hot take? Like, just gets a good swing?
Have you seen his videos of him boxing?
I have.
And have you
LeBron posted them.
Have you seen any videos of LeBron training?
I have not.
Okay, so then where's your advantage?
Oh, he's a lot bigger.
Stephen A. would win at least.
Actually, we don't know. This is a good point. We don't know what you can do.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, he wins a couple points. And if I'm a judge, he was winning probably more than a couple.
I'll give him one. I'll give him one round out of 12.
Would you pay money for this fight?
Absolutely not.
What? Really?
Absolutely. I don't know.
I'd pay money for this one.
You would?
Yes.
No.
What? Any other thoughts?
Well, to be fair, I don't like paying money for any fights.
Okay, yeah. You usually you come over to my house.
So, yeah, if it's on, I'm gonna watch it. Okay. Aside from like who wins, what do you think about the confrontation overall? Because I mean, it started with his comments about Bronny and basically saying, "Hey, like, let's be real.
Yep.
He's not meant for the league." Blah blah blah. He said it differently, of course, but. And then LeBron confronted him at, I think it was the Knicks game.
Yep.
Or
one of the next game.
Yeah, the confrontation. Someone took a video of it. It went viral. So then Stephen A. Smith, spoke on it on First Take and basically just gave a breakdown of the interaction and what happened. And then from there was a comment that followed where he was like, had he put hands on me, I would have swung. Yeah. He would have beat my ass, but I would have swung.
Yeah.
So
I think at this point, LeBron is punching down. If he can, I don't think he's responding anymore. I think he's doing what he should. I think Stephen A. is the one that's bringing it up more and more.
Well,
now.
it's good. So. It's a good story.
It is,
it's
but
entertaining. Dude, I don't like Stephen A. Smith. I think he's great at what he does.
Okay.
Obviously very well paid for what he does. And he does the job of riling people up and getting a reaction. That's his whole purpose, but fuck, he's annoying.
You don't respect him at all?
I respect his ability to rile people up.
Okay.
Because I get that that's the point.
If you saw him walking down the street, would you say
I
hi?
wouldn't go out of my way to go say hello.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You not even just say, hey, Steven?
Yeah, I mean, if he was like in front of me, sure. But like, I wouldn't have like this like
urge.
Yeah. Okay. Like, oh, that's the guy that I want to go meet and say hello to.
Fair enough. I'm actually in on all the celebrity boxing matches that's kind of taken over.
Like just in general?
Yeah. I think that it's good entertainment. The Mike Tyson one was not good.
That was not good. That was so that was disappointing.
I also wasted money on that one. No, that was Netflix.
This is why we were so surprised earlier.
But they're good entertainment for the most part.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's just quickly go through the men's Final Four and the women's Final Four that we know. So the favorite for the men's now. So we watched a lot of these games in Arizona this past weekend. The favorite right now is Duke. Cooper Flagg, Proctor, Knuppel. I swear that's his name.
That's a name right there.
He's a dog. And they're the favorites right now. The number 2 favorite, I don't know the odds, but Florida. And these are all 1 seeds. So in a way, this Final Four is not the most fun because there's no,
expected.
Yeah, they were all expected to make it. But Florida's the number 2 favorite. Auburn and Houston are the last 4.
Who was the player that was just giving buckets?
What game?
Recent. I don't even know if they are in the Final Four. I sent it to you on Instagram.
Oh, the white boy?
Yeah. I was dying laughing because it said every March Madness there's always one future accountant giving buckets
to the first round picks.
Yep.
And it's awesome,
bro. The highlights. What's his name? We need to say it out loud. Yeah, pull it up really quick if you can.
I don't know if it was from this year though.
Like you could just tell he's in the zone. It has to be. It has to be from this past weekend. But yeah, like the shot attempts that he chose, like you wouldn't do that unless you were on fire.
He was on Oakland and he was playing Kentucky, and I don't see his name on here to be honest. But is what it is.
Yeah, he was giving buckets.
Yeah. Really quickly for the women, we'll go through them. USC is playing UConn right now. Whoever wins that game, I think that UConn is favored because Juju is out, of course. They probably will be the favorite to win it all. South Carolina, UCLA with Lauren Betts, and Texas are the other. So I'm excited to watch that too.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do...
Which one?
I mean, this one was just kind of surprising. I literally just saw it before we started recording, but it's Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
Split up with her fiance after 7 years together.
I didn't know 7
His name's Jonathan DeVito.
Do you feel bad for him?
I do.
For both of them?
I don't know. I guess immediate reaction, I feel bad for him because I don't know. My take on it is, and I could be completely wrong here for sure, but my take on it is, if they've been together for 7 years, I think this is like pre,
when she was
like climbing in popularity,
Euphoria.
Yeah, this is like maybe beginning stages of recording Euphoria and just becoming this, personality. So maybe that played a role. It's like, hey, I became this star and I have all this attention now, and it kind of takes focus away from the relationship that I was in. Who knows? I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, it's just tough.
Poor guy.
Sad. Have you seen? I guess the new rumor is that Glenn Powell, who she acted with in a couple movies, or one movie, is that they might be dating.
Oh, really?
The guy from Top Gun. He was the antagonist.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of stuff now. He's cool.
Yeah. Okay. See, I don't know. I feel like there's something there.
Here's my quick, divergent take on that too.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Movie coming out
March 2027.
Okay.
Yep.
Sydney Sweeney should be Zelda. I'd watch that.
That would, automatic selling it.
Who would you cast for Link? Timothée Chalamet?
He would be really good.
I'd watch that.
He would be really, him or Tom Holland.
Oh, that'd be good.
Him or Tom Holland, I think would kill it.
I think that movie could be.
She could be Zelda.
Terrible, but everybody would still
everyone.
see it.
I would, dude. I'm gonna watch it regardless. I don't even know who's casting
so much money. I think if someone like those two were in it.
Yeah. For people that don't know what Zelda is, Zelda's a video game franchise that I grew up with. You grew up with too, right?
Not
or did you
really.
Recently start playing?
More recent for me. Yeah.
They're doing a live action movie, and we just found out over the weekend, or on the way to Arizona, I think, or like just before. Anyway, pretty happy about that.
Sweet. God, it just makes me excited. Day one.
All right, I got two more. Do you have any more?
For
just
no, I just have the pop the balloon thing on Netflix.
Okay, I was about to bring that up.
All right, bring it up.
Okay, because we talked about it. I forget if it was episode one or two.
I think
these like viral dating moments or dating show type of moments where these people are like lined up in a room, and then like some like contestant, or what would you call them? Potential
suitor, dating
suitor. I like it. Yeah. Okay, they enter the room, and if someone is interested in them, they don't pop their balloon. If they choose to reject them, they pop the balloon. So now this is going to become a Netflix show, and it's launching on April 10th.
Live.
And it's recorded live.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know about until just before starting to record.
Yeah.
That is more interesting. I'm glad that they're doing it live. That way you get, real reactions.
Immediate feedback. Yep. You can talk about it with whoever.
Yeah.
Netflix is doing a lot of live stuff now.
Yeah. Which I think is smart. Yeah. And it's kind of funny how we went from like TV to streaming, and in a way we're starting to slowly like creep back into
live programming on every streaming service. Yeah.
Yep.
Will you watch it?
Probably not. I might actually.
I think I'll try it out.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Yeah. Because it is entertaining.
Yeah.
But dude, it's so fucked up sometimes.
Yeah. It's gonna make us feel bad for a lot of those people. I think. But that's probably what they want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also like it makes you think of at least for me, like if I go in there.
I think you do okay. You'd be fine.
Yeah. Just this guy?
Yeah, with the hat on.
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop it.
What's your next one?
Okay, my last one is Morgan Wallen walking off SNL stage. I think it was like towards the end of the show.
It was the very end.
Yeah, it was the very end, and he just walked off a little early. It kind of became like not a big thing, but just there's definitely like negative opinions
press on it.
Yeah.
Do you like Morgan Wallen?
I do. I think that sometimes he's a personality.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think it fits like his brand as an artist and like the whole country. He's like the country bad boy.
Yeah.
I love his music. I don't feel any particular way about this. And I don't know if this is true or not. This is just from what I read online. But supposedly it's from frustrations with the production of the show, and like last minute changes in the set.
Did he play 2 songs?
I don't know how many songs he played.
Okay.
I didn't even see like the full performance. I just saw the ending, like the ending highlight where he like just walks towards the camera and he's just going off the stage.
Well, and then Keenan said that he may have needed to use the restroom or something like that. Yeah. In a jokey way, but
I mean, yeah, you know, as comedians do. But Morgan Wallen posted on his Instagram, like it was like a picture of like his private jet and like something like "Take me back to God's country." I was like,
that's on brand.
Yeah,
that's on brand. Yep.
We're ready to go, baby.
Do you remember, maybe we shouldn't even get into what he said, but he's had some other controversies as well.
Yeah. When he threw that chair?
Threw the chair off the roof, and then he said...
Was it a roof or a balcony?
I don't know. I think it was a roof. It was at Eric Church's bar, I think, in Tennessee or something like that.
Nashville, yeah.
Could be wrong.
Sounds right.
But he just...
We might be wrong, but...
Honestly, like... Us this past weekend, like we may have thrown a stool off.
We definitely did not.
No, we didn't.
We definitely did not.
Oh goodness.
Nah, it works for him. Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes maybe it doesn't. But I think like
I guess.
Yeah. Just keep bringing those bangers. I think I just got through all my points that I wanted to bring up. Do you have any more?
Let me bring up just the last one that I saw on news. It kind of made me sad that GameStop is closing a big chunk of stores, and I think they're starting to pivot to invest in Bitcoin. And I don't know if that's smart or not. Probably is, because I think hardware and physical sales are declining.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. I think for me, I was never a big GameStop fan. I didn't really go and purchase a lot of stuff there. But I remember when they would have the demos out of the new games, and I would want to go, check it out. And that was the first place you could like pre-order games, stuff like that. So yeah, I hope that they're all right. But
I remember going there to sell games and then just being so disappointed with what you got.
God. You would sell 6 good games and they give you $20.
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still holds a special place.
Yeah. And obviously I think we talked about previously the stock with GameStop.
Yeah.
So it's kind
of a ride. We were there.
Yeah. 2021, dumb money. So we'll see what happens.
We were part of that.
Yep. I think I made $100.
I did not make any.
Diamond hands, baby. I did not have diamond hands.
All right. I think that does it for pop culture stuff, right? Any hot takes?
Okay, I'll do a quick one. Trailers nowadays for everything are ruining the media, are ruining the content. Trailers for movies, trailers for shows, just in general. This applies mostly to movies because they're spoiling too much. And I could go back to Captain America: Brave New World and how they spoiled Red Hulk. I think even when the trailers show, Spider-Man coming out at the end of Civil War, stuff like that. Yeah. It's just ruining stuff. I don't even want to see them. Don't show me the trailers.
It's like the peak emotional moment of the movie where you would have had this, oh fuck.
Yeah, when the whole audience would be going crazy. Yeah.
And the only movie that did a good job of not doing that was Avengers Endgame.
Endgame kind of like freaked us out and showed stuff that wasn't even real and stuff. So I don't know.
Oh, you know what? A movie was good too, and it was like more of an in between. The last Spider-Man.
Oh
no,
it wasn't that
really?
Good.
You didn't like the movie?
No, it wasn't that good.
What?
It was all fan service. It was all just, here's the other 2 Spider-Man. The actual movie itself is not very good. I've rewatched it, and I love Spider-Man.
No, you're right. Actually,
the first, the first half of the movie.
I was just so hyped.
Yeah, I think everybody was. But then if you rewatch it, it's
like
not
the storyline and development. Yeah, it's not. It's kind of like. It actually doesn't make sense.
No, nothing makes sense. Why would Doctor Strange do that?
Yeah.
Why would Spider-Man do that? Why would he?
Not just that, but it's like, how are you? I apologize if someone out there hasn't watched it yet.
No, it's 3 years later. No. They at this point,
it's like how are they getting along? I mean, until they don't, but it kind of doesn't make sense.
I think the ending was good. It sets up the next ones or whatever. But yeah, that's my only hot take. I'm tired of trailers ruining everything.
Okay, I like it. So. My hot take is that I can't have tequila.
Can't have or can't handle? Both. You gotta explain a little bit.
Well, I guess let's just transition into our midlife moments. Because it's really going to be like story time for this week. Because like you mentioned earlier, this weekend we went to Arizona, boys trip. And it started because earlier this year I was like, oh, we got to, try to do a boys trip. At least like once a year, it'd be nice to get into like the habit of creating memories. Time, something. Anyway, ended up going to Arizona, get some golf in, which the golf was great. Great time. I am not very good at golf.
You had a couple good shots.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
What'd you shoot on Saturday?
I don't even think I broke 100. Dude.
No.
I definitely did not, yeah. Anyway, so because of that, I was sad. So then we go out. And we just had too much tequila.
A few tequila shots.
Yeah.
And then we had a golf round Sunday morning.
That I did not make.
That 3 of the 4 of us made.
Yeah.
And that was fun, but that one was painful too.
Yeah. So the midlife moments lesson is that the body does not process the same way that it used to. Not even close. And it's just, we just got to hang it up.
Yeah.
Hang up the jersey.
Hang the hat up. Never bring it back out, that cowboy hat. We got these free hats, actually.
Yeah. We went to a Suns game.
Yeah.
And they handed these out.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm wearing the cowboy hat.
That was probably the best part of the whole trip. And ka-chow. No one's gonna understand like why that's funny, but yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
What was your favorite part of the trip? Was it really the game?
No, it was shooting an 87.
Oh yeah, you played well and at an expensive and nice course.
Yeah,
to make it that much better.
That was the best I've ever played. And then remember, you got in my head on the last hole. So my best ever was an 86 actually. And then I double bogeyed at 18 when you were laughing at me like a hyena. And then we,
sounds about right.
Yeah, and I was pissed actually. The whole rest of the night I was mad.
I know. Yeah. I know. I think you brought it up at least 3 different times.
Yeah, after each tequila shot.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
I'm glad we did it. Let's not do it again anytime soon.
Yeah. Or next year.
Oh yeah. But we should try to switch it up.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we could just have like a spa day.
Oh, that sounds boring.
I know. I'm just kidding.
What was your favorite part?
Okay, well, I guess first off, it was my first time. No, I've been in Arizona before. I keep forgetting that. I've been to Sedona. It was my first time in Scottsdale. I don't know. I just liked hanging out with you guys. The weather, thankfully, wasn't too hot. It was just a good time. I mean, I really enjoyed the golf course. The second one, obviously, more so than the first, but even the first one was great time. I do wish I would have played better.
Do you think 3 days is too long as we get into our 30s for a boys trip? Because we were there for 3 nights.
No, I just think that what we do should probably...
The pacing should have been different.
The pacing should have been a lot different. I think the pacing was as if we were like in our early 20s.
Yeah, and that was a mistake.
And yeah, no.
I think I'm now at the point where 2 days is probably... peak for a boys trip for the weekend.
Yeah.
If we would have come back on Sunday morning,
we would have been fine.
I would have been fine.
Yeah,
we would have been in pain, but probably less pain.
Yeah. But I'm glad. Okay, I would agree with you had we not had the game to go to. I think the game was like the good ending to have.
Yeah.
If there was just a third day of just like, hanging out, then we could have just called it.
The Suns lost by 40, but
Phoenix Buns,
they're pretty bad this year, but besides the point.
Yeah. We think we left in quarter 3.
At the end of the third, it was that bad. They were down by 40 or 38.
Still a good time, though. So.
I guess the only last quick story is on Sunday, we had a 9 a.m. tee time that Adrian missed. My brother and Daniel and I woke up at 7:45 and got there. But all 3 of us, we couldn't play well. And we were holding on for dear life. And a couple of us had some really bad shots going towards the people. And in golf, you have to yell 4 as loud as you can. So Daniel, who's a lefty, slices one towards, I think, like toward an older woman and her son. And I think I yell 4 as loud as I can. But Daniel just says, 4. And then Daniel says, he says, that's all I got today. I can't do it anymore. So the rest of the time, we're saying 4 on every
that was a running joke for the rest 4. Of the night.
When the Suns would have an air ball. 4. It was good.
I do wish I would have made the tee time on Sunday, but
it was just a 9-hole, dude. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, dude.
We made it back alive. Nobody got hurt.
Thankfully, yeah.
And we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah,
fun stuff. What actually physically, what hurts the most for you right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, because I guess this is like also wrapped into what hurts this week. Everything.
Yeah.
My wallet.
Your wallet. What else?
My body. You know what? It was a unique hangover this time around though, because it wasn't in the past. It's like, oh, my head hurts. Like it's like the light kind of bothers me. Like I feel really dehydrated. This was just like, if you just opened the door and a breeze came in, I would have probably just toppled over. I could not get up. I remember in the morning on Sunday, you came in and you like massaged my leg. Number one, it felt amazing.
I was massaging
whatever you were doing. I was
to
like,
try and get you up. Yeah.
But I don't even think I turned around. I physically couldn't even turn around to face you. I just gave you one of these.
Thumbs up. And you were not thumbs upping, or you should not have been thumbs upping.
That was all I could get out. No words, no nothing. Yeah.
We look great.
Thanks. Yeah, don't want to do that again anytime soon. Or hopefully ever.
I think when I had the birdie chip in on 11 on Saturday, remember, you missed it, but you saw it, you saw the reaction. So I look over at Daniel, and he sees it go in. My brother sees it go in. And I point at Daniel and I just give him the thumb, like the raise the roof type, point to the sky, and I'm running at him. And I'm like, Daniel, let's do this. So I jump as high as I can into him, knock him over. And I think I may have really not tore my Achilles, but my Achilles and my calf are.
That's why it's been hurting.
I think that's why. I think I got probably up. If I could have dunked on that jump right there, I was so high up because his body catapulted me even higher. Swear.
No, I believe you.
So when I came down, the whole rest of the trip, my calf and my Achilles.
I was wondering why you kept bringing up your calf.
Dude, it was crazy, but it was worth it. It's a sweet chipping.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was probably like looking for a ball.
Yeah, you were.
So just completely missed that.
Yeah. Awesome. Good job.
I can't wait to golf again.
Oh man. It's a great trip.
You know what originally was on my midlife moments? I was going to talk about taking magnesium. That's what. And just like how I have to I take vitamins now.
Yeah.
Like,
you didn't
nightly.
take any on the trip.
I couldn't get up to take them. I just couldn't muster the strength to get up out of bed and dig through my luggage to take the magnesium.
What does the magnesium actually do?
I think it's supposed to help you relax, get better quality sleep.
So you take it in the morning?
I take it at night.
Oh, okay.
I take it at night. I take that and just daily vitamins. I also take milk thistle, which is supposed to promote liver health, which I probably needed this week.
Yeah. I've stopped taking vitamins. I think I need to restart. I don't take anything.
I do think that when it's not weekends like this, and generally speaking, it's not a weekend like this, like when I'm on the regular routine of working out and running and taking the vitamins, I feel really good.
Yeah.
Like just awake and ready to go. And for a while, I didn't feel like that. So it's been nice. It's been nice to feel better. And then hopefully we can get back to that feeling.
Yeah. We have our 9-mile mud run on Saturday this week. So we're looking forward to that. 25 obstacles, 9 miles up and down hills. Hopefully it's not too hot.
I'm a little concerned about your calf.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to roll it out, stretch it out, keep it light this week.
All right. Yeah. I don't care. I want us to try. I don't care how fast we finish necessarily, but I just want to finish.
Yeah, jogging pace.
And just no injuries.
Yep.
That's all I can hope for now.
Yep.
Damn, we got through that fast.
We have our draft.
Okay. Did we cover everything?
Yeah. It's at 35 minutes.
All right, damn, we killed that.
Yeah, easy money.
All right.
And we have the intro.
Wait, do we have any other stories from this weekend?
Let me look.
I feel like there has to be something.
I mean, you could talk about you throwing up on the way to the Suns game.
Oh, God.
But that's not a good story.
It's not. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I wish I did have that on tape because I could hear it.
Oh, you could hear me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it sounded brutal.
It was.
But it is what it is. We're good now.
We made it.
I guess what else is there from Saturday night? We met up with Adam. That was cool.
That's right. That was just random and very cool to just completely unplanned. Just happened to be in Arizona too.
We took a bike taxi to a couple places that I didn't know that was a thing.
Dude, I just remember coming out the bar that we were at, and then like I'm just about to go walk across the street, and I don't know if it was you or someone else. Like just pulled me onto the bike taxi.
That wasn't me.
Oh well. Hey.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was cool. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do our 5v5 draft.
Starting 5, baby. This is my favorite segment every week.
All right. So this is yeah. So 5v5 draft. This week's theme is going to be 90s / early 2000s cartoons.
Yep. Is there a range as to what early 2000s is? Or before 2005 had to start?
I think the latest I have is like 08.
That's not early 2000s.
But that is early. Okay.
That'd be late 2000s.
Okay, we'll remove that one.
You can have it.
All right.
It's probably something stupid anyway.
All right.
Let's
do this rock, paper, scissors.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You can stop talking all this shit.
Okay, here we go. Ready? On shoot. Drum roll again.
I don't like anything close to the word shot.
Okay, on 3 then.
3. Ready, set, go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, on 3? I thought it's on shoot. Oh, okay. God, what's going on?
Okay, so on scissors, or on 3. Ready?
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, so you win. You got first pick. That's fine. And you have to, of course, explain why you're choosing it, though,
all right.
too.
So, my first pick, I have to go SpongeBob, just because cultural relevance.
Okay.
And just so many quotables.
Give me your best quote.
Oof. Damn, which one do I use the most? Actually, I don't know.
I started thinking of, I'm ready.
Yeah. Do you feel it, Mr. Oh, there's too many.
What did Patrick say? No, this is Patrick.
Firmly grasp it.
Okay, you can have that.
I can't do the voice.
Okay, you have SpongeBob. All right. That's probably a good.
That's probably the strongest pick.
It was on my list. I'm gonna go probably deeper cuts that are more just relevant to me,
like true OGs.
Yeah, the ones that I love the most. I'm gonna go Hey Arnold first.
Yeah, okay, that's top of my list.
Hey Arnold for me on Nick. I loved Arnold. I loved Gerald, their friendship. I loved Helga. I loved Olga. I loved Arnold's grandpa and grandma. I loved Stoop Kid. I loved it all. I loved the Hey Arnold movie. In theaters.
I never watched that.
Oh man, just everything about Hey Arnold. It was peak for me. Loved it.
Yeah.
So that's my first pick.
Yeah, that's classic.
I have 2, right?
Yeah.
A snake draft. So my next pick, deeper cut as well. I know it's not a deep cut, but I'm gonna go with Johnny Bravo.
Oh,
you remember Johnny Bravo?
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember thinking, like, this guy is the biggest dummy in the world, but he had a swag to him. He had an aura to him, and it was just fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so funny, like thinking back to that.
Remember what he said to all the ladies?
No.
Hey, pretty mama. Remember that? Do you think
and he would flex, right? He would
yes. Oh man, it was so good.
That was why did we watch that? Because I feel like it was really creepy.
Yeah, I don't think that cartoon gets made today. Not at all.
Great show though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Johnny Bravo.
Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna go Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't even on my list.
Yeah,
I'm a hater. I don't like Dragon Ball.
I don't even feel like I need to explain it. Just cultural.
Is it still relevant now?
Yes.
How so?
What do you mean? Everyone knows Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, I need to ask because I made fun of Justin for this. They're going out searching for these golden balls.
Yes.
And what do these balls do?
Dude, I cannot remember.
All I remember is they look like bowling balls with the red stars on them, right?
I think it's you collect the Dragon Balls and you get granted like a wish.
Did dragons create these balls?
Yes. Yeah. There's the main dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I remember part of the show, like the Dragon Balls are gathered to bring someone back to life.
Okay.
I think if I remember, dude, I'm like, yeah. Also,
you have another pick.
Also,
You have another pick.
I have another pick. I watched it, but I think I was so young that I never really truly grasped the storyline. Like I remember Vegeta, Goku, Bulma, and like Trunks, Krillin, Gohan. I remember like the characters, but I can't remember like
what
happened in the episodes. I just remember like a bunch of fights. Piccolo. I remember Piccolo getting his arm ripped off.
Really? He was a green guy?
Yeah, he was a green guy.
Okay. Was Gohan the same as Goku?
No. That's his son.
Oh, okay. I got that mixed up. And can anybody go Super Saiyan?
Just the Saiyans.
What? Who are the Saiyans?
They're like an alien race of like fighters, elite fighters.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
All right.
I could be butchering this completely.
People are going to get mad at you if you're
They
wrong.
probably will.
Yeah.
Hey, casual.
Okay, what's your next pick?
Just off like memories. Actually,
Don't take mine.
Samurai Jack.
You can have it.
Really?
It's good though.
That's a good one. Samurai Jack.
I never really.
That's another one that I can't really remember the storyline.
I heard the story was really good.
Yeah.
If you got all the way to the end, I heard it was really good. I just remember it was cool to watch the action.
Yeah. No, the animation on that show is really, really cool. What's yours?
I'm gonna go with Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to. That was
I didn't even have that on here.
That was the first show that let me know that I like scary movies or like scary stuff because that show freaked me out.
It was a little scary.
Eustace, Miriam, remember the little ducks, the alien ducks that would come down? Houston's mask or Eustace's mask. Houston's my dog. It was so good though. I loved it. So that's my next pick, and then I have one more, right? Or one more back to back.
I feel like my picks are so all over the place.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you do.
So I have Hey Arnold. I have Johnny Bravo. I have Courage. I'm gonna go Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
Powerpuff Girls. Loved it. Loved Mojo Jojo. Loved just the entire aspect of what was going on in that show.
Yeah, I watched that show a lot too.
What was their dad's name?
I don't remember.
Professor X,
Yeah.
right?
I think.
Sugar, spice, everything nice.
Yeah.
These are the 3 ingredients to make the perfect little girls.
Yeah.
And then the theme song.
And then
started
like,
jamming.
but then it's like he like spills the ingredient.
Yeah. Oh man, so good. So good.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Yep.
I feel like I'm not doing a good job of picking. I think I'm just picking off cultural relevance instead of just like love for the show.
I can tell. Because my picks are way better.
I don't think so.
Okay, well,
I don't think
we'll
so.
ask people and we'll see.
Okay. I think I'm going to go. Yeah, this is probably Recess.
Oh, okay.
We'll go Recess.
Didn't even have that. Didn't even think about it.
That was a good one.
It was good.
That was a really good morning cut.
The movie was good too.
When you're, getting ready to go to school and you got the cereal bowl going and you start reading like the puzzle or the game or whatever back when, to referencing our conversation from, what was it, like 2 episodes ago with the toys?
What was
Like, that's like an all-encompassed memory right there.
that? Was on Disney Channel, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Okay. Do you have one more, or is it my last pick? I think you have one more right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Damn, I have a lot that I can pick from, so it's making it tough.
This is your 5th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Damn. Why is this so hard right now? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Rugrats.
Okay. I had it on my list.
I'm gonna go Rugrats.
I wasn't gonna take it though.
Okay.
Tell me why.
I think this is probably the cartoon that I remember watching the most as a kid. Like I remember visiting family, and then just it would be like all us cousins just watching it, but we'd watch it in Spanish.
Oh, nice. Okay. Who was your favorite of them all? Big Tom?
Yeah, it had to be Tommy. I thought the twins were annoying because they would always be arguing.
Phil
Chucky
and
would get.
Lil? What were the twins' name? Phil and Lil?
Phil and Lil.
Yeah. I didn't like Chucky.
The mom used to kind of get on my nerves.
Which
though.
one? Tommy's mom?
No, the twins' mom.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember her, yeah.
And then Chucky was always just scared of everything.
Yeah.
Great show.
I think Susie was my favorite. I loved Susie. She's a badass.
Yeah, she's kind of mean.
No,
Oh wait, no, that's
Angelica.
Angelica. Susie's the friend. Bro, it's a long trip in Arizona.
My headphones just fell off because I got so upset. You
Oh
just
my
lost
God.
the draft. You can't even. Angelica was the mean one, dude. Susie was
cool.
the nice one.
Yeah,
She was a little bit older. She was Angelica's nemesis because she was better than her at everything.
She would kind of like keep her in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, last pick
Okay.
for me. I'm gonna go with Dexter's Laboratory.
DD.
I don't know if I did it right, but yeah, that was awesome.
That was on my
Mandark,
list.
Mandark across the street. Yeah, it was good stuff. And it kind of told me that being smart was cool in a way too. So I liked it.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good pick. I feel like I should have picked a few different ones.
Do you know? Can you go through your list?
Yeah, you got Johnny Bravo,
Johnny.
Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Yep.
Powerpuff Girls,
Yep. Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold,
And Dexter.
and Dexter.
Yeah.
And I got Rugrats, Recess, Samurai Jack, SpongeBob, and Dragon Ball Z. I feel like my list is pretty good still.
It is good, but mine's better. I'm telling you, we got to put a poll and see the results each week. Let people vote.
Yeah, I guess we do. I have some good like
It's kind
extra options.
all over the place,
I
though.
kind of just want to throw them out
Yeah,
there.
go ahead.
I had Cat Dog,
Okay, I had that one too.
Animaniacs,
Okay, nice.
Doug,
Love Doug.
Ed, and Eddie.
Yep. Wild Thornberries.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Donnie.
Donnie.
I can't even do it.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Do it one more time.
Good old Donnie.
The only
Danny
other one-
Phantom.
Oh, is that early 2000s? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is okay.
See, the latest one I had was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
When did that come out?
I think that was like 08, 07.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought that was earlier too. Okay, that was great.
Yeah, that one. That's probably my favorite Nickelodeon.
But you didn't pick it. You could.
Well, because I was like, maybe it's too late. I don't know.
Fair.
Teen Titans.
Yep, good stuff.
Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Oh,
The Fairly Odd Parents. I also had Pokemon on here.
is Jimmy Neutron probably pretty good? Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron, I did not have.
Okay.
But
The only other one I had on mine was the Batman OG animated series. It's good stuff.
yeah, that one was really good.
But you're right with
Batman Beyond, though, I don't know. It was just special.
I rewatched the first few episodes the other day. It holds up.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
really good.
Pretty good.
It kind of like, I don't even know if this is going to make sense, but it felt like Spider-Man to me, but with Batman.
What do you mean?
Like, maybe it's because it was in the future and he had like more tech and he could just like fly through
Oh,
the
and
air.
it's-
There was like more like, aerial travel and
Yeah, and it wasn't Bruce. It was Terry, right? Terry was the protagonist.
yeah, which was that like his grandson?
No, remember Terry kind of messes up at the first episode, and Bruce is old, and then Terry kind of becomes his protege. And Bruce is like, oh,
Dude, I
I
don't
can
remember.
take you in and you can be
And, like,
the new
teach
Batman.
you
Yes,
how to be Batman.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I remember that. I remember that like the OG Batman teaches him because Batman is like Alfred. to him.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Well,
I like
good draft,
it.
dude.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm just glad we made it back.
Yeah.
We recorded.
Yep.
We're here.
Yep. Thanks for
We're
listening, like always.
We're gonna
Thanks
have a
for
great
watching.
week. We're gonna have a great week.
Next week, we want to do a Masters golf draft where the Masters are coming up. So we're going to choose our 5 golfers that we think are going to do the best.
Yep.
/ that we like too. That'd be fun.
Probably more so that we like.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I'm in tune enough to know like who's been playing consistently.
All good.
So, but
Good episode.
Cool.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
we're out of here. Have a good week.
Let's get it.
Drink your water.
Water is life.
Water is life. Ugh.